Y2K is a horror comedy directed by Kyle Mooney in his debut. He wrote a movie called Brigsby Bear, which I've heard good things. But this one was also produced by Jonah Hill and several others and stars Rachel Zegler, Jaden Lieberher, and Julian Dennison. The three of them are teenagers. Eli is a nerdy sort of equipment manager for the basketball team. So him and his buddy Danny, they sort of are losers. They just, they want to, get a midnight kiss for the New Year's Eve parties on 1999. There's a period piece, and Eli's a bit sheltered. Danny wants to branch out more and get girls and be fun, so he convinces them to steal his parents' alcohol and go to a party. And he goes there after Laura, who's played by Rachel Zegler. She's sort of a popular girl who's always got a man, and he's sort of pining for her. And it's your basic coming-of-age sort of, teen flick. And it was kind of like really generic and formulaic. But then, the countdown happens, and a large disaster happens with an AI. That Y2K bug takes over and causes all electronics with a processing chip to become murderous. And I honestly thought this movie would be a lot better than it was, to be honest. The trailer gave me a sort of Small Soldiers kind of vibe, and ultimately it just didn't really deliver on that front because there's some violent deaths, but they're all very cartoony, and the rest of the movie is comedic and dramatic, but it's not very horrific. So it almost feels like it felt very similar to another movie called Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse, where there's plenty of zombies, action, laughs, but it doesn't have the horror. And this movie's missing that for sure. And something like Small Soldiers, if a little, car thing shoots nail guns at you, it doesn't like take your head off. It would injure you. And this movie literally, anything that hits you takes off heads, and it just felt a little bit over the top and not really in fine form. There's a lot of practical effects I liked for the sort of robot cyborg. They're not cyborgs, but they're just robots that build up. But overall, the cast just does okay. There's not much character development. The movie does slow down for a lot in the middle, and they try to introduce a cameo at the end that overtakes the whole film and sort of saps out the tension. The movie is definitely lacking tension and laughs, and it should have been more fun, to be honest. There's a couple of emotional moments and some surprises here and there, but there's a lot of just dumb moments, or a lot of just character development for smaller characters that just grind the pace to a halt. And overall, Y2K seems like a fun concept, but the movie just doesn't deliver. It does have the star power, it does have the visual effects and the budget. The story isn't, peppy enough. So it was just okay. It was disposable, formulaic, forgettable. I give Y2K a 5 out of 10.